Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Cande was supposed to return today. She has not. Needs a couple extra days. Got the text yesterday. Was just worn out from the whole week and moving and everything going on in the world and the election. And I mean, there was a lot coming down on her. So she said, you know what? I need a couple extra days. I will see you on Monday. So we ask you to rest up, Cande, and we will see you. Speaking of which, Cande, we thought she would be back today, as previously mentioned, and she is not. She is surprising us with that. It's sort of like the election. She is like the vote counting right now, as the country stares at the TV to see what's going to go on. Let me give you my election night. The thing I love about election night, this has nothing to do with either party. As you know, I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what side you're on. Just be nice about it. Talk like you actually know what's going on in the world without any hate. And you know what? We vote. Whoever wins, wins, and we move on. And let's try to come together as a country. More so, I want to discuss, as I was watching on election night, and I remember this from 4 years ago, my favorite thing to do. And I know some of you watch Fox News, and some of you watch MSNBC, and some of you watch CNN or your local channels, or maybe News 12 on election night. I could not take my eyes off of John King and the Magic Wall on CNN. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. If you ever want to see a social studies class taught on television, if you ever just want to be educated, regardless of party affiliation, about what the country looks like voting-wise as they delve into individual tiny little counties in the middle of nowhere, and they discuss how votes are coming from here and there and what's coming in with the absentee ballots. Truly amazing to watch CNN work that magic wall and to just the math of it all. The math and just looking to see how the country is divided and where the different people are voting and things. It's like watching a social studies class. It's really amazing, and I wish everyone could have had their middle school and high school children who are, old enough to pay attention and understand, watch the way they work that magic wall. Really educational. Just works the brain really well. Not a lot of talking about the topics and who's going to win and what's going to happen to the country. More so just the numbers, strictly a numbers game. And I just found it very intriguing, as I do every year. And I guess I'm somewhat on the right path here, because I go to Twitter every now and again as well, and John King is always trending. He was all on election night. He was like top 5 trending, everyone talking about the magic wall. So anyway, the election goes on, votes still being counted, and as we stand right now, some of the experts are saying if things continue the way they're going, Joe Biden will claim victory and pass the number 270 that he needs. Also, it should be noted that President Trump has filed lawsuits, or the starting of lawsuits in certain states to have recounts. So a lot going on, not going to be settled for a little bit of time here, even if Joe Biden crosses the number 270. And as far as the intellectual exercise of it all, very interesting. And even right now, if you're sitting at home, you could do it with the volume off if you want. I got to tell you to watch the magic wall. They're working the magic wall on CNN. Even if John King goes to sleep, another guy's doing it. People are stepping in, working the magic wall. And I love seeing how they go into those little counties in the rural areas and discuss the voting. Anyway, educational, and we shall move on. If you want your full election coverage, LI News Radio 103.9. We've got a great news station at 103.9 LI News Radio, 24 hours. and you can check it out. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.